So here we are now with the second race of round 3 of the World Touring Masters from Vitus Park on the short club layout. And the top 9 from the first race were reversed to set the grid for the second race, and Jay Adji took pole as a result. Alongside him was an Alfa Romeo of Michael Helen. The second row was all Ford, Tommy Ajala and Ivo Simons. In 5th position, Gary Lennon. 6th, Evgeny Volkov. 7th, Toby Davis. 8th, Gregory de Grief, and after his win, Peter Devillard was 9th on the grid. Alongside him was Kelvin van der Linde in his Mercedes. Now here we are now on the start, and Toby Davis has got a great start away from the grid up towards the first corner, and he's gone from 7th up to 3rd. No, not quite. He's alongside Jay Adji coming out of the first corner, and there goes Ivo Simons off to the side and goes. He's had contact that shot him off to the side of the road and straight in the wall. He's gone. That's big damage for him. But Davis is up to 4th. He's made 3 positions in the first couple of corners, and he goes flying through into 3rd position now, ahead of Jay Adji. As you see the field streaming over the jump, spectacular stuff it is. Oh, in the background there we see a huge crash. Mariah's involved, Veet, Hill, half the field, 10, 12 cars perhaps. There's Butcher involved as well, Łukasz Gemelin and David Cuthill, as the rest pick their way through. Now up with Evgeny Volkov and Peter Devillard. It's a repeat of race 1, with Devillard stuck in behind Evgeny Volkov in the opening laps, but this time he makes the move stick very early on. He's straight past the Ukrainian driver, and Ben Crooks is going to try and go through as well. He's on the inside now of the Volvo, heading up towards the fast chicane, but it's single file through there, and he can't quite make the move stick. And there is de Grief up ahead, going slightly slowly in behind Jay Adji. And de Grief is going to go through on the inside though. Straight through he goes. Around the outside going to go Peter Devillard. Oh, what a great move there. And now he's going to go and challenge de Grief, I think. Indeed he is. The power of the Volvo is pulling alongside the Alfa Romeo up to the first corner. On the second lap, is de Grief going to go through on the outside? I think he's not going to be able to hold off the Volvo heading into turn 2. No, he's not. And Devillard takes the position. These are the championship contenders, the main players. On de Grief almost went into the side of Devillard there, very, very close indeed. And now we hear our Mark van der Kerk and Sam Moss. Sam Moss in the red M3. Mark van der Kerk in the orange Jägermeister M3. Now down into the final chicane, and Sam Moss takes that position away from Mark. Now he's right in behind Paul Bordeaux as Ronan Murray gives the wall a bit of a whack there on the exit. Here we are now with Tim Brook. He's in behind Matthew Hill, who gets a big 2-wheel stint on there. And Matthew Hill's sporting massive damage from that lap 1 shunt, and he's got up the inside of Roy Manez, now on the outside, and Brook's going to follow him through as Hill clips the outside wall. And there's Sylvain Merlot involved as well, and Kjell Stenbeck. And it's 3 wide into the first corner, and Manez lost out unfortunately there, because he's given the back of Tim Brook a little tap. Oh, there's Sylvain Merlot as well. He's stuck on the outside, the unfortunate victim there, and Stenbeck is going to go through on Manez. So Manez has lost 2 positions anyway, despite the problems there for Merlot. In the background we can see Daniel Lovett getting involved. And here we are now with Eric Veets. He's fighting Chris Butcher, and there was big contact there from Eric and Chris. Eric on the inside. Chris is giving him a flash to let him go back through into the fast chicane, and Eric is flying through. Oh, his big accident. He's gone one side, then the other, straight backwards into the wall, sideways. That looks like that might be the end of Eric's race. That was a big shunt. And the fast chicane claims another victim. Here we are now with Ali Moraes Mervold. He was badly damaged in that opening lap incident, and he's pursuing Peter Bertfai. And there is Carlos Diaz as well in the red Sierra, and Ole's going to go around the outside of Carlos into the first turn. He's around the outside. Can he make it stick? He can quite. Oh, he threads the needle in between the two. He might have enough power to get through into turn 2 on Peter as well, but no, he didn't quite do so. Now here we are. This is lap 2 still, and it's Tommy Ajala who leads the way. Michael Helen is in second. In behind we can see is Toby Davis, sorry. And there is Gary Lennon in fourth. And oh, Ajala's sideways. He's lost it. He's lost the lead. And he's gone back to 4 positions. Got 1 slide, costing 3 positions. Tommy Ojala, big mistake there. Now here we are with Davis and Mikael Helen. Oh, and Helen gets it massively sideways, and on 2 wheels through the fast chicane. Lennon also as well sideways, and oh, De Grief sideways into that corner. It's manic stuff, and Davis is taking the lead in all that. Davis is taking the lead. Now here we are with Ben Crooks. This is the same section, I think. Indeed it is. This is from his viewpoint, looking forward, sorry. And that's De Grief sideways into the corner, and Crooks goes around the outside. Thank you very much. I'll take that position as Ojala and Lennon get involved on the exit. The field streams through onto lap 3. Absolutely nose to tail, side by side action, 3 wide, 4 wide almost. As they come out, one person coming out the pits there. That's Łukasz Demelin repairing his car after that humongous shunt on lap 1. Where everyone got pinched together. As they fly over the jump, Tony Ojala's back up to 3rd. Ben Crooks has made away from 11th on the grid up into 5th, as you can see here, as the field streamed through the final chicane. Oh, sideways, Gregory De Grief. Again, a mistake-laden race for him so far. And now we are with Tommy Ojala. He's been pursued by Ben Crooks, who's made his way up to 4th now, ahead of Lennon. In the background we see is Dave Villar. He's made his way past Lennon as well, obviously. And now De Grief is pressuring Lennon in the background. Oh, squashed there. Oh, Ojala just squashes the Rover, and Crooks against the wall, but somehow makes it out. I'm not quite sure how he managed to do that, but Dave Villar's going to take advantage as well, and Tommy Ojala is going to lose 2 positions out of that one corner, and he bumps over the inside curve, and De Grief goes past Gary Lennon in the background. Lap 5 now, Tim Brook in his M3 is involved in the action. He's in behind Mark van der Kerk, as we can see, and Jari Venari, and he gets a great exit there from the final chicane, but he's on the outside into turn 1. Mark van der Kerk has the high ground. Once Jari gets slightly out of shape in the Yellow Pages Holden, but Tim's going to go around the outside. Oh, Mark van der Kerk gets a tax lapper. Oh no, there goes Kjell Stenbeck straight into the retaining wall. But Tim Brook takes the position there anyway, and now De Grief is challenging Gary Lennon, as we saw just a couple of seconds ago in the mirrors of Dave Villar and Ojala, and De Grief and Lennon made slight contact there. And now De Grief is sideways on the grass. What's happening there? He's sideways on the grass. Sideways again still. He's out of control. Oh, he's hit Gary Lennon. Straight into the barrier he goes. The reigning champion is in dire trouble here. He's dropped back in behind Kelvin van der Linde, I think that is, and that's back to somewhere like 11th position now. Ivo Simons is making his way through the field after that lap 1 incident where he saw himself shoot across the track. At least he missed the huge pile-up, but he's got around the outside of Lovett and challenging Roy Magnez as well. And Ivo makes that move stick, but now he's in behind the Supra going into the fast chicane. Will he make his way through on the exit? He's going to make his way through the exit. Straight down the inside. 2 moves in 3 corners for Ivo Simons. He's making his way through the field nicely at the moment. Lap 7 now then. De Grief, he was back in 11th, now he's back to 10th. Back in behind Georgie once again. There's Kelvin van der Linde looking for a way through. He gets the back of the Alfa Romeo. A little bit of a tap. It's side by side with the other Alfa Romeo of Georgia on turn 1. But now De Grief has the inside into turn 2. This is scary stuff, high speed stuff. Flying through now into the jump. And De Grief has the high ground. He should be okay. He should be able to make his way through. Jay's on the inside. He should be able to hold off van der Linde. No, not quite, because van der Linde gets a great exit there from, oh, side by side, and Jay jumping over the curbs. Airborne there. And van der Linde takes the position. Jay's back to 11th from 9th in just one move, pretty much. Now here we are with Crooks. He's been pursued by Dave Villar, and Crooks launched it over the curb there, but a little bit too much. He's gone into the wall slightly, and Dave Villar looking way through. Crooks is hugging the inside. He's not allowing any space at all for that Volvo to nose at the inside. And Crooks is determinedly holding off the Volvo, but he's hit the inside curb at turn 1, and it's a big curb as well, and it harms the exit speed, and through goes Peter Dave Villar through into 3rd position from 9th on the grid. So while Gregory De Grief has struggled, Dave Villar has made his way through very cleanly indeed, and now here we are now with Ronan Muro pursuing Jeff Jobbing, lap 9 for 13th position. Jeff in the Sierra. Oh, and there's De Grief off the track. He's had more incidents. He's back in the pack even more. What's happened? He's back to 16th position, I think. As the Ronan Muro and Jeff Dobbin battle continues, here we are now with Nikola Ilivanov. Oh! And up front, Wukash has touched the back of Ole Marius Mervold, and Ilivanov was in the best seat in the house to see that, and he took 2 positions as a result. So did David Cuttill, as you can see in behind here. Oh, he just gives the wall just a slight little tap there, and now we are at lap 11. Dave Villard is continuing to set about the field, and he's challenging Mikael Helen for 2nd position, and he's going to go through into the final chicane. Oh, Helen's arguing the toss on the outside, and now on the inside, but Dave Villard makes the move stick, and now here we are on lap 13. Crooks challenging Helen sideways into the bank corner. Helen gets a better exit. Does he have the line into the fast chicane? Indeed he does, and Crooks has to back out of it. Oh, and Helen has hit one of the curbs a bit too hard onto 2 wheels and through. He's going to go. Crooks, he's going to take advantage of that. He pressured Mikael into that slight mistake, and Mikael is back to 4th. Here we are now, Evgeny Volkov, 7th positions at the moment. He's pursuing Garileno. Up front we can see the pink hold on Ole Marius Mervold. He's going to be lapped by these 2, and Evgeny's going to make a move up the inside, nice and cleanly. Textbook manoeuvre through on the, oh, maybe not. Yeah, textbook manoeuvre so far. No contact between these 2. Very good racing indeed. Lots of respect being shown. Evgeny showing very well on his first outing in WTM. The rookie driver, and he's up there challenging with the best. And Lennon holds him off though. That was great driving for both of those 2. Lennon to hold off the Ukrainian, and Evgeny not to cause lots of contact. And now Lennon's made a mistake, and Evgeny's going to take advantage now. A lap later, it's still side by side. Oh, they've turned in, and it's Lennon who's around, touched by Evgeny. Lennon gasses the throttle and gets it back going again, but he's lost a position to Kelvin van der Linde and Steve Davis as well. Lap 20 of 24, and Dave Villard has caught the leader, Toby Davis. Dave Villard is right on the back of the Sierra Cosworth, looking for a double win here today at this round. Still putting the pressure on. Now here we are with Lennon. He's fighting back, trying to get past Steve Davis. He's already got past Kelvin van der Linde, who passed him after his spin earlier. And Lennon's looking up the inside. He's going to up the inside. Through on Steve Davis. Through he goes. Excellent move there on the outside in the next corner as well. You can see Jayadji, who's still in the mix here. Excellent driving from him. Through the fast chicane they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. As fast as that. Alpha, BMW, Mercedes, Alpha. Down towards the final chicane, and van der Linde going to go through on Steve Davis. Oh, he's gone 2 wide, and he's lost a position to Giaggi, has he? Oh, it's 3 wide. Oh, it's a big shunt, and lots of van der Linde just got pinched there. I think Steve Davis got pinched in between the 2, and of course van der Linde lost out the most, but he's going to be up the inside now with Steve Davis into turn 1. I'm not quite sure how they all survived that. Jay, I was certain, would take both positions there as they both ran wide, but they just all concertinaed together on the exit. Now here we are, lap 21. Chris Butcher has made his way through the field excellently. He's up to 14th. He's following Ivo Simons through the field. Oh, he's going to go past Ivo Simons. Is he? Around the outside. And then around the inside into the next bit. That's a superb move there from Chris. I think Ivo was slightly held up in behind Wukash, but that was still great opportunistic driving there from Chris Butcher. And now it's the last lap. Toby Davis is under huge pressure still from Peter Develar. For 4 laps this has been happening. Down into the final corner, and Develar is still looking for a way through, but Davis is going to hold on to the win. Oh, he's sideways on the exit, but he is going to hold on to the win. He takes the win by less than a car length from Peter Develar. That's his first win of the season, his first win in WTM ever. And here is the final results. As you can see, Crooks rounded out the podium. 4th position, Mikael Helen. 5th, Tommy Ajala, another strong result from him. 6th, Evgeny Volkov, again, excellent driving. 7th, Gary Lennon. 8th, Jayadji. 9th, Steve Davis. 10th, Rona Mura. That means Kelvin van der Linde must have dropped out somewhere because he's outside the top 10 and actually managed to take advantage of any incidents there. But the championship leader is Peter Develar heading out of this round. Join us again on Wednesday the 2nd of March for the night event at Laguna Seca.